right, 1 minute remaining here to the start of the match. We've got Tri-Valley Toxic starting up on your left versus Genesis on the right side of the field here. A lot of exciting matches today. Most of them that I've been seeing actually have been going 2 to 3, all the way down to the last couple seconds in the match.
Every they make every game count, and it's usually going to like the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, they've been going down to minute left, 30-second mark. All of them going down under the 2 minutes. So, I mean, that's what we want to see here. The better competition means it's going to be closer matches going in the longer duration. Especially when you've got more experienced players, they aren't going to be making any silly mistakes. You've got more bodies on the field longer, a lot more paint in the air, which is great for Risen, our paint sponsor for this event.
Yes.
He's got that pretty blue fill.
Really glad about that.
All right, so probably about 20 seconds left right now until the start. Well, I can't count. 10 seconds left to the start of this match.
That'll work just fine.
All right, going to go ahead and show you the breakout here for Tri-Valley Toxic. Looks like they've got a body they're going to try to send up into Snake 1. No, he pulled up short going into the insert, but they did send a body. Both teams have bodies up at the 50 right now, as the Genesis player want to make sure that his loader's up and running. Looks like he was having some feeding issues there. Tri-Valley losing a body out of the Dorito side corner, but they did get their player up into Snake 1, who's going to start looking on the inside. And the best shot he's going to have, if he can avoid the player in the Snake side tower, he might be the only one in position to be able to put some heat on the player who's at the 50 for Genesis right now.
Right now, there's 2 people at the 50. That's called what they call a poison. Tri-Valley Toxic and Genesis.
Genesis lost their Snake player though, so it looks like 4-on-4 right now.
And I don't think Genesis realized, because he had a gun problem for a little while, but he got that fixed pretty quickly. I don't think he realizes that there's another player in his bunker.
Well, what he can do is stick the barrel through that little gap and get that shot. So he definitely. He might have hurt us.
I think he might have.
Here we go. All right, Snake player's going to go ahead and look inside, tattoo him in the back of the head and neck.
Just saved his teammate.
50's a kill, and he's excited about it.
Yeah,
he's excited.
If you can hear that on the, we can hear it clear as a bell.
All right, so Genesis players dropping off left and right, lost their back home player. Looks like the player made it in safe to the Genesis Snake 1 here. So the last player in Dorito 1 is in serious trouble as he's facing off a 4-on-1, and he's about to get a bunch to the back of the head and neck and such. Calling for his shot, saying that he shot him on the way up. Ref's coming in saying, yeah, you're dead.
Yeah.
All right, so Tri-Valley Toxic going to go ahead and realize that everybody that they know is dead, and they're going to go ahead and nobody's grabbing the flag.
Might as well take your time.
Go. All right, walking towards the middle here. All right, so congratulations, Tri-Valley taking the first point of this match. They've definitely got enough bodies alive to check each other out, make sure nobody's got any nasty hits on them. You do not want a dirty hang. That is a very bad no-no.
They're just deciding who's going to hang it?
I'm surprised they didn't go back to a rock, paper, scissors.
Well, don't you give it the guy who did the bunkering, the last one, you give him the honor of the flag?
No, that is the only guy you do not want to have the flag because he's the most likely to have a hit on him. That's a really good way to get a major. Yeah, if you're if I'm going to grab the flag, I'm usually going to be the guy hanging out in back, trying to direct traffic a little bit. So if my front player starts going for it, hey, dude, you were getting shot at a lot. Let me do it.
The conservative.
All right, so the point is up. Hang is good. Tri-Valley Toxic going up 1-0 with 7.5 minutes left in the game here.
So it's not actually sharing the glory as a sportsmanlike. It's because you want to win.
It's very. I mean, I cannot tell you how many times players get really aggressive. They get the last kill. They get overexcited. They grab the flag. They want to do it all. A little bit of a lapse in judgment. Red flag goes up. I've even seen it to where teams have won the game 5 alive. They get a dirty hang, but they assume the player was clean, so all of their bodies walk off the field, so they're immediately eliminated. Dirty hang, major penalty. Now they lost the point that they should have won 5 alive, and they have to start down 2 bodies. So it's like closing a chess match. You really have to be careful where you're moving in your queen.
You play chess?
Not as much as I should. I used to actually play Go when I was younger.
That's a great game.
That was it was impossible to find there. It was really hard to find people to play with, but you can still find it online now. Actually,
Yes.
There's open servers that I do that every once in a while.
It's a different concept.
It takes forever.
It
Oh my
does,
gosh.
and in chess, it's a war of attrition, and Go, it's just the opposite. You use this little bunker or feet. Sorry, touch me.
Don't touch me. What?
Not you.
Who's touching you?
It was a fly.
Oh.
I swear. It is my evil imp.
No, as
The
long as he's
gremlin.
not. Oh god, I'm so sick of bugs up here.
Yeah. We need a
Throwback to
fan.
that time that I choked on a fly. That was fun. Have you seen that video?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I was gonna say if you're not, you're missing out. It was unfortunate, but that was fantastic. Oh god, that hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Thanks for everybody laughing at me.
What I thought was really great is
No
John,
help at all.
John did not edit that at all.
Oh no, he
Thanks,
just let
John.
it roll. Just
You the
watching
man.
me suffer. All right, Genesis making a nice big move into Dorito 1. Did a nice big belly flop into the blind spot. Looks like it worked out for him pretty well. Getting a body up into the snake insert. Looking on the inside of the field here. As Tri-Valley Toxic sending a little bit more pressure up the middle of the field. They've got one on the Dorito side tower. They've got one Dorito side corner and the snake side tower now. Referee coming out, checking the player in back for Genesis. He is still clean. As both players have both teams have players in the snake insert bunker. Nobody's in the snake yet, so we'll be looking for that body language to change up pretty quick here. As Tri-Valley making it into Dorito 1 on the far side of the field here. Referee's coming in. Looks like they're checking out the player in the tower here, awarding him safe. Oh no, Genesis lost their player on the Dorito side, which allowed Tri-Valley to get up into the 50 Dorito, or up into the
50
the
and the Dorito.
Did not live very long in the 50,
No.
unfortunately, but he was almost sounded like he was excited to get hit.
Oh
So
my
they
gosh,
lost their
the
body
they
out
got-
on the Dorito 2 as well.
Looks like they got a little
So,
too aggressive on Tri-Valley Toxic.
Yeah, the tides are turning though. I think we've got a 2-on-1, a 1-on-1 now
one-on-one.
with player in the snake versus player in Dorito 1 here. So it'll be interesting to see if he's going to be. If you're in a gun battle, the one place you don't want to be is in a snake.
and looks like
All right, that was a bad decision.
you called it.
Yeah, taking the long walk off, unfortunately. So looks like Tri-Valley Toxic might be going up here 2 to a big fat. Or no, sorry, that would be a tied 1-1 here as Genesis is starting on the left side of the field for this point. So Genesis player, he is the last one on the field. He can dance right now if he wants to, because his friends have left him behind, and his friends don't dance. And if they don't dance, then they are no friends of his.
Oh my gosh, what song is that?
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. At least it's not dead air, you know.
No, I love it.
So he's gonna go ahead and gun battle a pole real quick. Good time for snap shooting drills. You can do that. But what you don't want to do is shoot the bunker and it bounces off and hits you. That's possible.
He's very patient. He's very cautious.
Well, there's 5 minutes left in the match. He's just hanging out. So he's gonna sneak away from the boogeyman here, making a tactical retreat into the Doritos, checking his bunker, checking left, checking right.
Check. Flag.
Got his gun up. He's getting ready for that gun battle. He knows the gun battle's coming. He's just waiting for it.
Just waiting for it. He's reloading.
Well, the thing right now is that what he assumes it's a worst case situation, and it's smart what he's doing right now, because if you're in a one-on-one and you don't see the other guy, it's likely that you are hosed.
You're gonna be clipped.
So if he didn't see the guy walk out a snake, or if he didn't notice that. All right, Tri-Valley Toxic got bored watching him play with himself out there. So they're going to go ahead and blow the horn. Genesis is awarded that point, and he's still confused. Where is everybody?
He just realized
I
it.
thought I was in a gun battle.
I just realized it. Well,
Hey, he won.
he won.
Nothing wrong with that. That's fantastic. He feels a little silly, but whatever. I think the only thing that sucks about that is he had to spend more time in the sun.
Yes.
I mean, it's great weather, but man, being in direct sun like that. We had a breeze yesterday, which made it perfect.
The breeze will come
Today,
back.
Not so, well, I felt just a little bit of it. Just
A little whiff.
Just
A wisp. Here it comes.
there it is.
It comes in.
Let me absorb this.
Like clockwork.
There we go. I like it.
Thermocline,
when I was at the paint truck.
the crust of the earth heats up, the thermocline rises, and it sucks in the cold air. And the ocean is only, 20 miles that way?
Well, I mean, seeing as cold air definitely sinks, how long does it take it to build up over those hills?
It goes right over.
It just zips right over. Okay.
Because
There's
the air
that much extra pressure.
sucks
sucking
it up, and
Okay.
it just comes in like clockwork. You can literally, like I was mentioning yesterday, fly a kite So later,
Yeah.
just take it, okay, throw it, and it's
It'll
gone.
catch a draft, but they're all right. Well, I'm up here joined by my new meteorologist, Bullseye. Here's Tom with the weather.
That's the coolest job in the world. Getting paid $150,000 a year with a nice toothy grin and to be wrong 80% of the time. I want that job. That's the job I want.
We're doing it right now.
You get $150,000 a year?
No.
Oh, we're wrong all the time. Oh, I'm wrong all the time. This guy is a commentator god.
10 seconds.
No, there's a Snake God T-shirt and a Back Center God T-shirt and a Dorito God T-shirt.
But
I might make
no
a commentary
commentator God T-shirt.
Actually, my ego is really not that big. It sounds like it is, but it's really not. So Tri-Valley Toxic wants to get back on the board and doing it in pretty good fashion. Unfortunately, they lost their body trying to get out to the Snake side, but they did make it up into the 50 uncontested, as Genesis has 2 players back at home there.
Toxic's filling in the gaps right there where the guy just got shot out. Now he's
There we go,
moving up
making
to
a good
S1,
move.
Snake
Snake
one.
one coming around the corner here as nobody's got a shot on him. Except for, all right, looks like Genesis did get a body into Snake 1 as it looks like they lost both their bodies. No, one body out at home, so they still have a body left at home. Both teams have players in Snake 1. Tri-Valley losing their Dorito insert player, but they still do have
They're all looking on
the
the
field
wrong
advantage.
side.
No longer have the field advantage as they just lost the Snake side and their player back at home.
They
so
have
this
only
guy
one
is
player
about to
left,
get.
and he got gogged.
All right,
was
so Genesis. It looks like they know everybody's dead. Nope, they're still shooting at stuff.
4 on 0.
All right, there we go.
Lighting up 0.
Oh!
How did you?
I just got shot in the dick.
How did you get shot? I'll be taking over commentating right now. He can take a breathe.
Lefty is out of commission right now.
And the left mic is still hot, too. So we're going to talk about that. That was a really wonderful deal on Genesis. It was 4 on 0, and they closed it out beautifully. There was nobody else there, and they took it out in grand style. What they took out in grand style, we won't be talking about, because...
It hurts to laugh. You suck.
I want to know how that happened.
I heard like it bounced off the ground and then came right up.
And caught the short and curlies. Oh my goodness. Well, that's kind of interesting because it was double netted. We put down one net so we can be commentators announcing.
But there's still no holes.
But there's still no holes because this netting is less than 9 months old.
It was brand new, and then we had one come hit the table yesterday. We checked. There's no holes.
And not to give a plug, but to paintballnetting.com. But I mean, they claim to be the very best, and ASTM tested, even though they don't do the testing. I found out that the hard way. But they are approved and everything else, and there is still no holes.
And I'm back.
Take a breather. Take a breather. Breathe deep. Oh my goodness.
Well,
so your small got hit by a small.
So last time I did commentary up here, I choked on a bug. In this event, I get shot in the balls. I don't need 3. I don't need 3 of them.
All I need to do is keep commentating on the person I'm focusing on. He gets popped. So I got the golden Midas touch for the other team. Quick shout out to our sponsors. Who do we have?
We've got Parabolic, top rank innovations here. We're here at Tag Sports. No shout out for Risen Paintball. Bad paintball. Bad Risen. Bad Risen. West Coast Meditation to Ficto Clothing.
What color was that ball? Was that blue? Blue paint. Blue paint balls. Blue paint. That's what I meant to say. Okay, here we go again.
All right, Genesis taking another belly flop onto the Doritos out of the field, losing a body out back, losing 2 bodies out back. Looks like they might have lost all 3 players at home off the break. I've never seen that happen.
That is incredible.
But that's trouble. So, all right. Tri-Valley Toxic, all 5 bodies alive. Looks like it's going to be 5 on 1 against a player in the Snakeside Tower here. So I'm hoping for violence. Let's see if I'm going to get it. Yes, we are going to get it. Bang, 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 bang. Pew, 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 pew. The double knee slide the double knee slide major penalty. I'm really good at that one too.
Explain the double.
He got shot in the face, had to do a knee slide, kept shooting.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen the game Most Extreme Elimination Challenge?
No.
So what they do is they take an old Japanese game show, And it's like, oh wow, they do weird, crazy stunts. They have to battle like foam monsters and stuff, and they do it with really ridiculous American commentary. It was on Spike TV for a couple years. It is so funny, but it's called Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, and it's just people getting ruined on obstacle courses. It's fantastic. It is like that's where I learned to commentate, was Kenny Blankenship and Rick Romano. So if you guys have not seen that, you're already on YouTube watching this. After this game, go ahead and watch one of those. You'll see where I got all of my inspiration.
Maybe I should, take my lessons there. As commentating school 101.
Oh yeah, no. When you get a break, we've got a break in between the next 2 games. So go ahead and watch some of that, and that'll teach you everything that you need to know.
It's crazy. It sounds crazy.
If I was going to do a clinic on how to commentate, I would just send people footage of that.
Watch this YouTube and $5,000 for the course, please.
Yeah, just send me $5,000.
Hey, no problem.
I'll take $5,000.
Quick shout out to our
all right,
Air
Genesis,
Ups.
2-1.
Sponsor for Air Ups. They did a great job.
1 minute.
All right, 1 minute left to the start of what might be the very last point. Might be. I'm still trying to get my swagger back up for that.
2-2?
2-2.
Is it?
Tri-Valley Toxic lost the last point. My monitor's down, I don't know. Unfortunately, wow, I really should know that because I've got it marked down for 2-1. Ugh.
I marked inappropriately.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe if that happened when I went down, you were paying more attention. Either way, this is probably going to be the last point of the match.
Either way.
Well, if they'll notice on your screen right now, by the time they edit this out, they will have the actual score on their screen.
We don't have that.
You guys have all the advantages. You always know what's going on. Oh, Tri-Valley looks like they're going to be sending a runner right up the gut. No. I don't know why he got into a sprinter stance to do that, but he looked cool doing it. All right, so bodies looks like moving up into the center for Genesis as Tri-Valley doubling up the snake side tower here. He's going to try to get out a little bit wide, maybe dive into snake 2. As they also have a player in the snake side insert. His body language is showing that he wants to move. He's just got to try to battle in the tower who's preventing him from making that move right now. As Genesis has 2 bodies still left.
Genesis 50
center right now.
Looks like he's having gun trouble. Looks like he's done that before, and now, again, his gun is back up, and he is now laying down the fire.
Oh, Tri-Valley getting a little bit greedy, hanging out on the outside of that temple. Getting peeled off there, so Genesis now with the body advantage.
Genesis 50, they're trying to make it happen on both sides of the bunker. Now even under the bunker, looking for his poison.
Genesis looks like is a 3-on-5 right now.
Toxic just lost their
Snake nice
1.
move getting out into Snake 1, though.
Replaced that person
didn't make
beautifully.
it. Oh, scratch that. All right, so it's a lot. I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 5-on-2 right now. And this is the same situation that we saw at the end of the last point. We got a player in the middle. We got 4 guys everywhere else against somebody in the snakes or the Dorito side insert and the snake side tower.
Looks like Genesis doesn't. The middle player doesn't realize that the snake is dead.
Oh, getting a little bit complacent, looking for a shot on the outside, getting shot in and around the facial area.
So Genesis lost 1, so now they're down. That's 2. They lost their
all right,
50
so it looks like
monster player.
Looks like a 2-on-3 here.
1-on-3. 1-on-3. Trying to keep up with the action.
If you're ever going to win a 3-on-1, this is when you're going to want to do it. Otherwise, he's going to come out wide, get clipped in the pack. Referee definitely saw that. He's going to catch a few extra. He's still shooting. Doesn't matter if he gets a penalty because it's the end of the game right now. Genesis has plenty of live bodies right now to hang in that flag. And that's what I'm saying. Take the guy who was in the back, hanging out. He's got 30 seconds left.
30 seconds remaining.
All right, so the only problem with having to run in like that is you don't have time to check yourself out.
That's right.
You know?
So take the Griffin spanner move. Take the most conservative guys back there.
Pew!
Keku.
Shout out to the ref crew. Did you say Keku?
Yeah.
Isn't that a Final Fantasy character?
Actually, it has to be a former staff member of Keku abroad.
I think that was like Final Fantasy X. I think they had one.
Maybe. It's maybe how he's,
I don't know. I didn't finish that game. I got bored. All right, so congratulations to Genesis taking that match. This has been brought to you by Top Rank Innovations. We are here at the beautiful Tag Paintball in Hollister, California. Thank you for Risen Paint, West Coast Meditation, Afflicto Clothing, which you guys will be able to check out. They actually have new designs for patterns for headbands and t-shirts on sale right now. So make sure you check them out, and we will be back with more action later. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe our videos. Griffin Spanner signing out.
This is Roland. Be safe, and we'll see you in the middle. Keep it safe.
I can't handle the shit, not too fast to me.